Finally, on the program, wife of the Lagos State Governor, Dr. Bijoke Sanwo-Olu, has called for greater investment in the development of young boys, emphasizing the need for mentorship, skills acquisition, and of course, character building to prepare them for future leadership. She made this comment at the 2025 Lagos Boy Child Initiative held at the Lagos State Model College at Bowa Ikosi area of Lagos.
It's the 2025 Lagos Boy Child Initiative. This year, the exercise kicks off from the Deputy Governor's office in Alausa, Ikeja, where he hosted participants of the annual event organized by the wife of the Lagos State Governor, Dr. Bijoke Sanwo-Olu. Their visit to the Deputy Governor, Kadri Hamzat, and the Chief Judge of Lagos State, Justice Kazim Alugba, gave the boys the opportunity to acquire knowledge on career development, governance, and the importance of lawful conduct.
The one that concerns you, health and the environment, is very important because a healthy mind can do whatever he likes. If anybody is ill or sick, they can't achieve anything. And of course, the environment is very important. I'm happy that you'll be visiting a plant where they deal with recycling, which is to take care of our environment. Then education, of course, we all know the importance of education. So for your generation, you must be grateful that the First Lady is doing this. And the only way to be grateful is to pay attention and be focused, so that you can take in the content and act on it.
Where you come from does not matter. What you become by the grace of God is what you do with your hands and your brain, with your time. So it is a golden opportunity for you to disabuse your mind if you have been thinking that it's only the children of the rich who can get there. I never came from any rich background. And so many of us in society like that who are in top positions now never came from any rich background. We toiled, we took good training, we got focused, and by the grace of God, we are here where we are today. You have better opportunities even than during our times.
From Alausa, the boys proceed to Lagos State Model College, Bowa Ikosi, in Ikosi Ejiri Local Council Development Area for the 3-day residential workshop. The boys, drawn from public and private schools across the state, engage in game puzzle, painting, and cooking competition.
For the people that have not been here before, I really say, please, every school, if you heard about this competition, please let them come. It's a very, 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 very big opportunity for everyone. When I was coming, I didn't know I was coming for this. I didn't know I'm going to be the winner of this food competition, but I have it in my mindset that I'm going to win.
I've learned how to build up my self-esteem. I've learned how to work on becoming a better man, and I've learned what drugs does. I've learned how justice is served because we have gone on different excursions, and the most and the best because of I'm a food lover. I went to rice mill and I've learned how rice is being produced, so I've learned a lot.
In every disadvantage, there's an advantage. Don't take this disadvantage to be a discouragement to yourself. It's always a temptation, and it's a, let me put it as, is a way of drawing you out of the line, but still maintain the line.
On day 2 of the exercise, Dr. Bijoke Sanwo-Olu leads the boys to Lagos Rice Mill in Imota area of Ikorodu. The First Lady and the Special Advisor on Agriculture and Food Systems explained that the visit is designed to expose the participants to the state government initiative towards achieving food security in Lagos.
Our greater tomorrow, our future, and we need to let them see what is happening and expose them. This is part of the educational tour for the Lagos Boy Child program. This is the 3rd edition we're having. We had the first one in Model College, Badere in 2022, the second one in Model College, Nero in 2024, and we're having this one in Model College, Bowa in 2025, taking into consideration the 3 senatorial districts. So we just took one school from each of these schools.
We are proud to host you because we are proud of the product that comes out of here. I have worked in the rice system for over 35 years, but I can tell you that the product that you find around Eco Rice is the topmost in Nigeria. It's not against saying, it is a fact. By the time you start to move around, you will see a lot of the machines that we use. All the machines we use are imported, but the rice we produce is local.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome with me.
The last day of the Lagos Boy Child Initiative featured a panel session anchored by one of Channels Television's presenters, Kayode Okikiolu. He engages the panelists on issues of right values, resilience, navigate societal challenges, and mental health struggles that will help the young boys succeed in life.
The failures, they may be recorded as boys like you, the anxiety, the peer pressure, maybe no money, no food. Am I correct, sirs? So what I want them to start off with is tell us how they moved from you to who they are today. Just a short story of how they became who they are in spite of all of those challenges which they faced and which you are facing right now.
The first thing you must know as a boy child is when you were born into a precious society. The society expects so much of you. You are not expected to cry at times in public. You should not cry. You should not betray emotions. It's a lie. Me, I cry. Heavens will not fall. I'm a human being first. Then your vision about life. What do you want to be in life? I had always known I want to be a lawyer. The first JAMB I wrote, I was the best in the country. But I chose Ogun State University as my first choice. I went there on merit, and I was told I'm not from Ogun State. They can't give me admission to study law. My auntie was a librarian. She did everything. I said, don't worry. Don't worry, I'll go and write it again. So in the interim, within 1 year, I wrote Poly-JAMB. I was the best that year too. So I went to Moshood Abiola Polytechnic to study Mass Comm. I was doing Mass Comm. I wrote the second JAMB. I did well. I chose University of Benin. And I had to go there.
From the age of 6, I probably started fending for myself because we could barely make ends meet. I also started fending for my siblings. And you can imagine what that would mean for a child who also wants to go to school, who has aspirations, dreams, and want to be somebody in life. So you have no excuse. If there's anybody here who probably would come to school some days and your parents will tell you, just worry, don't worry, just go to school, there's no money. And maybe during break time, there's nothing to feed on. There's no money to spend during break time, there's no food to eat, and you are even praying for school to close so you can go home and even go and meet something that's not even there in the first place. So I can identify with you. And what that means is that for every of those instances, I was building resilience. I was building the passion. I was building that journey, where I was going to be passing through, to be able to identify with the type of problem I'm supposed to solve.
Dr. Abijoke Sanwo-Olu encourages the young boys to embrace skill-based profession in addition to their academic pursuits.
These are all boys that have turned into men, and they've been able to give different advices to our boys here, from being focused, believing in yourself, having a vision, don't think that you can't do it, be creative, be prepared like the Boy Scout at any time, say no to drugs at all times, short cultism, no to cultism, and then also imbibe in things like the Scouts.
The Lagos State government gives assurance of youth empowerment that will help shape a generation of responsible men who will contribute positively to the society.